Alright, so although Call of Duty World War II Zombies DLC 2, the Shadow Throne, got announced last week, April, or actually March something, I don't even know what the date was, it didn't get an official trailer until today, April 3rd, 2018, with the release being 1 week from today on April 10th, 2018. Now, with that being said, I uploaded the full trailer to my channel, and if you want to see that, you can click the link on the top right hand corner of the screen, or the link in the description, and you can watch that, or you can just watch the zombie segment event now, and I'm going to break it down for you very quickly, because the zombie segment only has like 14 or 13 seconds of actual gameplay in it for us to break down. And although there is some good stuff in there, there's a few things in there, there's not a ton of things to go through, so I'm just going to pick out the most important things and jump through them very quickly, and then I'm going to start making some other videos about top 10s, top 5s, and just general things you need to know about this map before it actually comes out. So let me just shut up. Let's just jump straight into this trailer. Breakdown. The 13 seconds that they gave us of this trailer actually got me really hyped. I made a live stream. I did my live reaction of it. I did a live breakdown. And like I said, this is the more concise version and just a more, just a faster version of it with everything you need to know. Just done, way faster to your convenience. But anyways, okay, let me jump into this now. DLC 2, the Shadow Throne. As you can see, the next terrifying chapter of Nazi Zombies. We're going to break through it almost frame by frame. As you can see, there's these doors right here. You just got, I don't know, there's handprints on them, whatever. It opens up straight into the, this looks straight into the middle of the map. I'm not sure where this is. This looks like the middle of the map. We got a nice area right here with the iron crosses hanging out. We have a huge blimp in the sky, and this is not the only blimp you're going to see. Later in the trailer, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a ton of blimps in this map, but this seems to be the main one that actually, the main one that actually is going to be important and relevant to us inside the map, and the other ones just seem to be just for scenery, and you're going to see what I'm talking about in a second, like I said. But we have like a little theater right here. We have a wall gun by right here, and this looks like a trap by as well. Not sure what the trap does, obviously, but it looks like we have a trap right here. It looks like we have a wall gun. We definitely have a wall gun right here. We have this little theater area. We have a green light right here. Not sure if it's Easter egg related, but just wanted to point that out. But in terms of this section of the trailer, oh, there you go. There's even another blimp right there. Didn't even notice that. We got that blimp right there. We have the front of a pillared building right here. Of course, just want to keep pointing that out. This is the building they initially showed off in the first, in the second, actually, promo image. So we have this section of the trailer right here. Really cool. Let's just back up again. There you go. There's the blimp showing you better off. And by the way, as I go through this trailer, you're just going to get Garage Krovi vibes pretty much with every single scene. Yeah, let's just keep jumping through. Okay, so we just got some zombies here just running through. We have more iron crosses on the wall. We have like a knocked over old train car or bus car. This looks like the side of the theater. Yeah, the side of that little area that we were in before. We got some posters. We have some stuff written up here. Nothing too important that I can see in this trailer. In the background, looks like we have the church area. Apparently, there's going to be a playable church area as well. So it looks like we have that in the background here. You don't get the best view of it anyway. So let's just pass this. Oh, actually, no. One more thing. As you can see in the background, there's about 80 blimps just floating around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're just floating all around here. Just ignore the other particles because there's like dust particles as well as fire particles. And then, as you can see, there's a bunch of blimps just floating around. Those, probably like I said before, just for scenery. And the main big one at the beginning of the trailer is going to be the actual interactive one, or the one that we use. And you're going to see, even in the trailer, it actually affects us inside of the map. So when I get to that, I'll explain that a little more in depth. But the next scene right here, if you just look at it quickly, probably not going to notice anything too crazy. But when you look a little bit deeper, you'll notice, bang, right there. First thing, brand new weapon inside of World War II Zombies DLC 2, and it's not a wonder weapon, it's a melee weapon, a bat. A spiked bat is the next weapon coming to World War II Zombies. Now, if it's coming to multiplayer, obviously not sure yet. But I can tell you for 100% certain, based off of this trailer right here, that the spiked bat is indeed inside of World War II Zombies. Not sure if it's used for Easter eggs or anything like that, but yeah, just wanted to point that out, that we do indeed now have a spiked bat inside of the Shadow Throne. Also, we're not sure if it's going to replace the shovel. I don't think it will, especially since Cameron Dayton had tweeted something out, and he posted a picture of the second promo image with the what's it called, with the pillared building that I showed you before, and in that he said make sure you pack your shovel. So apparently the shovel is going to be relevant and maybe even useful, possibly even dig sites, who knows, but he just told us to make sure we packed our shovels. So apparently the shovel is going to be important, and that's going to signify that it's going to be in this map to some extent, which means that the spike bat is probably not going to replace the shovel. Just wanted to point that out there if you had that question. Again, nothing confirmed for sure. Just wanted to point out that the shovel probably is returning in combination with the spike bat as well. As for anything else here, you just see a bunch of fire particles just floating around, a bunch of beaten up, broken down planes. Are really getting these Garage Crovey vibes as I'm working through the trailer. We have an SCG over here. Again, we got the spike bat. We have some shit on this building right here. Yeah, just more stuff hanging off the wall. Oh, and right here, okay, this is your first shot of it. This is the brand new wonder weapon called the Wunderbus inside of World War II Zombies. It's a slightly modified version of the Wunderbus from Exo Zombies. But there you go, the Wunderbus, and as you can see, it's kind of like a Tesla gun, but it's even better. And I'll show you right here. This is actually the bullets it shoots out. So let me get off of the trailer for a second. I'll go to my desktop, and here we go. World War II DLCs. This is actually the bullet that it shoots out of it. And if you go to the actual World War II Zombies main lobby, you'll see that they even tease this to us from the beginning of the Shamrock and Awe update. There's clovers on the ground, and there's pots of gold, and next to those pots of gold, there's these arrows just sitting on the ground. So they tease it to us from the very beginning that this wonder weapon would be coming in. And like I said, it shoots out those arrows. Not really that visible here, but it shoots out those arrows, and it just kind of blows up the zombies. Sorry, I clicked off the trailer by accident. But there you go. So you shoot the zombies, they kind of just electrocute, they disintegrate. It looks really cool. Awesome effect. Apparently extremely effective. Obviously, I haven't used it for myself. I did it again, sorry. I haven't used it for myself. But the weapon is apparently extremely effective, or at least the older version of it was. Hopefully the modified version is even better and even cooler. But from the looks of things, it does look pretty damn awesome. Next thing up here, we have, you know, just some broken pillars, some just broken areas right here. Just nothing too crazy. Yeah, we got the wonder weapon. This is really just supposed to be the main thing right here in the shot. Just a wonder weapon. There's nothing else, as you can see in the background. So let's just keep moving on. Hold on. I saw no, that was a red light. Okay, which brings us to our next scene. And if you're thinking of this map and you're saying this reminds me of Garage Crovey, and you get to the scene, that will be signified even more, because if you look right here, it looks like there's something like a Groff module. Like, this literally looks like our Groff module right here. Obviously it's not, but I can pretty much bet that it's gonna have something to do, or something related to the Easter egg, or it's gonna be useful to us in some way in the map. I don't think it's just gonna be a zombie spawn. I highly doubt that. It may be, but I doubt it's just going to be a zombie spawn, especially since there's like a green light hanging off the side right here. As you can see, it's just a weird, it's a difference, like a neon green light. It looks really cool, but I mean, I just want to point out that there's actually a light on it. It's just not like, you know, a capsule that's there as a zombie spawn. It looks like that it's actually going to be used as something. Who knows? Maybe at the beginning it is just a zombie spawn, but maybe it's used for something else later. Whatever. Just wanted to point this out, that this is an item of interest. And everything else here just seems to be rubble and just destruction. Nothing really too important as far as I can see, or as far as I've noticed so far after watching the trailer a few times. Looks like we have another building in the background right there. I don't know if that's actually a playable area or just for scenery, but okay, we have this little capsule right here. Not sure what that is. I even had the idea of that being an elevator, but probably not. Or it may be coming from outside, maybe coming from inside. I don't know what that is, so let's just keep moving on. Anyways, next shot, we have another blimp in the sky, and we obviously have the huge blimp in the sky. I was pointing out this one actually, but this is the main blimp we have to worry about right here. Of course, okay, before the blimp, we got the church right here. This is the same area as we saw before in the very beginning of the trailer, with the kind of theater area. That's the same area, just from like below. There's the church in the background that I was talking about. There's the other blimp. And okay, so here we go. This is the biggest blimp, obviously, as you can see, probably the one that's going to be the most important to us. And it even shocks down on us. And opposed to the Final Reich, where it shoots down blue electricity, this one actually shoots down red electricity. Here, as you can see, if I just go frame by frame, it shocks this thing right here. It shocks this. I don't know what that is. It looks like a console of some sort, so we may have to collect these things sticking out, maybe like DLC 2, how we collected those fuses and placed them in for Pack-a-Munch. Maybe it's similar right here. Maybe at the end we get the blimp to shock this and it does something for us. Don't really know, but this thing also, this box also looks like an item of interest, an item that we should definitely take a deeper look at once the map comes out. But there you go, the blimp is shocking on that, and then the next scene that actually show the blimp shocking a zombie, and it's a bigger zombie, or at least it turns into a bigger zombie. As you can see here, after it gets shocked, it just starts to deform a little bit. So okay, it gets shocked, But one thing I did notice is that once we came down here, it already had the arrow in its back. Now I'm not sure if it's a result of like the arrows just shooting down and hitting the zombie and then electrifying it, or if the arrow was actually in the zombie's back already and then it electrified, based off of, you know, just if the blimp shocked it after restart. I don't know if the blimp just shocked this shithead because he had the thing on his back, or if he, or if the blimp actually shot the thing into his back. Sorry, for some reason, really difficult to get that out. Anyways, as you can see, the blimp obviously is related to the in-game events, as it shocked the shit out of the zombie and turned it into the brand new zombie, the Sizzler zombie. Looks freaking awesome right there. If I had to guess though, I would say that it actually did shoot down one of the arrows at the zombie, which caused it to deform, because if you just look at its head, it looks kind of like the same size as the other zombies, but if you just look at its head right there, okay, yeah, same zombie, but once it has that thing in it, it kind of just blows up, and after it gets electrocuted, it turns into a Sizzler zombie, which looks pretty cool. But there you go, we got the zombie on fire right there. And finally, we're going to end it off here. Nothing else of importance right here. As I said, Sizzler zombie, deformed from the electricity and the arrow in his back. And then finally, we have the new mech boss zombie right here. I don't know what this is in his hand, but he got some shit that he can beat you with. And in the left hand, he got a chainsaw that he can cut you with. And in the middle, he just got his shit going right there. That's his heart right there. He's got 3 heads. It's like a combination of a Panzer mortar, the ripsaw, and the sledgehammer dude from previous maps. It's freaking awesome, man. It looks freaking awesome. I love this trailer so much. If I had to guess, by the way, just want to throw that in there. If I had to guess, I would say that this boss zombie is from the actual final boss fight, because I do think there's going to be a final boss fight, and with an actual final arena as well. Just wanted to point that out. No confirmation to that whatsoever. Just wanted to say that I personally think that there's going to be a final boss fight with a separate arena, and I think that this zombie is going to be that final boss, because he looks awesome, he looks huge, and he looks like he can really do some serious damage, and that you have to take him as a serious threat. Like what's it called? Like, he doesn't look like your just normal Panzer. He looks like a final boss. So, with that being said, that's all I have to show you in this trailer. If you did like the video and it helped you out in any way, shape, or form, make sure you drop it a thumbs up. Of course, if you are hyped for Call of Duty World War II, The War Machine, DLC Pack 2, with the Zombies map, the Shadow Throne, make sure you're subscribed, because, of course, you don't want to miss any of the fun live streams, videos, tutorials, and everything like that. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys later.